I've worked for the Department of Justice for almost 10 years now. It just never balanced out to be able to afford to live here in Sacramento. We lived in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. The drawers were falling out. We had single pane windows, mold growing.
I had left my abusive ex-husband. I was homeless and living in my van with my boys. And even moving into here, it was a really tight budget. There's mold, there's foundational cracking, there's pest infestations. In the 5 years I've been here, I've witnessed 2 murders, over 24 drive-by shootings. It's just not a suitable or comfortable house for my kids. It's not safe.
I have 5 kids. My wife was working with me. We were working really hard to buy a house. We thought this is impossible for us.
I am a veteran and a single mom. We were technically homeless for about 2 years because I'm a veteran. I was able to buy a house. It was a foreclosed house with a lot of issues to begin with, but then 2 months later I got laid off. The money that I would have used to fix the house, I had to use to keep the house. Time goes on and it just slowly got worse and worse.
We would stay with different family members, and we would always have to move from one apartment to another.
It's been a hard year. My niece that I helped raise died of COVID. All this while I'm going through cancer, knowing my air conditioner was on its last leg.
I am struggling to keep up with the escalating rent. My floor in my bathroom is sagging. The windows are constantly sweating in the winter, all the windows. They constantly have mold growing. It's hard when you're a single parent because you're kind of doing it alone. It's easy to feel like nobody cares.
I don't want my boys to experience the poverty that I have experienced when I'm growing up in my country. My dream for them is to have their own home.
I was 16 at the time. Both of us after school, we would go with my parents and work on the house together. With the home that we have now, I look at the closet and I get to say I painted that trims or I put in the garden bed. With the house and the affordable mortgage, my parents are able to support me and my sister a lot more in our education. I'm fortunate to be a part of the Stanford Children's Health and pediatric nurse after graduation.
It was just a really rough day, and I get a call. It starts, "Is this Christy?" It is. "Well, this is Corey with Habitat." And I just broke down and I cried and cried. I probably cried a good 30 minutes.
So many beautiful and humble and kind people in Habitat, and everyone was there to help me and to lift me up.
My whole perspective has shifted because of this program. I'm just very grateful. I'm so grateful every day I get up and I'm excited about something. Like, I don't feel alone anymore.
I haven't had HVAC since we moved into that house. And so no AC, no heat. And I'm looking forward to summer. It's a huge burden that has been lifted. I can't even express it.
The highlight of going through all of this was Habitat for Humanity. Every time you guys do something, it's like taking 1,000 pounds off of me.
When I got the phone call that day, yeah, it changed all of our lives.
Years ago, I stood here at Mandolin Estates and was surrounded by nothing but vacant land and trash that had been illegally dumped. Fast forward 2 years, I'm standing here now with a community of 13 homes that have been built with the help of hundreds of donors and volunteers who put in thousands of hours working alongside our Habitat homeowners to build a community and a place to call home for more than 60 individuals, 40 of which are children. As we close out the last phase here at Mandolin Estates, I'm filled with a deep sense of pride of what we've been able to make possible over these past 2 years, and people coming together during a difficult time such as COVID to make good on the promises that we made to our Habitat partner families and build this community. And now, as we look forward, we have a lot of things in store here at Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sacramento, including a community that's just coming out of the ground called Cornerstone here in South Sacramento. That, in addition to a variety of other projects, one in Folsom, one in Citrus Heights, homes in Oak Park, and a variety of repairs. I am filled with excitement for what we're able to do as Habitat for Humanity because of you, the community of people that are gathered here tonight and support us throughout the year to make the work that we do possible.
I'm so thankful for you guys. And everybody asks me, well, what do they get out of it? I said, there's no catch. It's what they do. You're helping people.
I want to help other families feel what I'm feeling now, you know, because when you've lived under that struggle, to have somebody come by and say, hey, let me help you, it made me feel not so alone.
I'll be with Habitat forever. You guys won't be able to get rid of me. I want to be a part of something bigger than myself, and that's Habitat.
The Habitat for Humanity, you guys aren't just a program. You guys actually become family.
This program changed our lives.